Auto drive now enabled.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The System Network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad though, it's so annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the shareable self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least. And don't even get me started on the data.
Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feed.
Hello and welcome back
Auto drive
to
now
The
enabled.
Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been
Auto
a
drive now
communications hub,
disabled.
acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yet now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The System Network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom
CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. CTOS can take control of your car if the car is around it. It knows the driver, it knows how to self-driving car.
Particularly very bad though. So annoying. Whenever I try to use one of the terrible self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or nothing like this. I've heard so many stories of rescuing the back of their door.
I already have enough problems with Albion. Just leave me alone.
I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bike.
Who put that stick up her arse, eh?
I can see why she might be in a bad mood. Albion just placed her under severe data restriction.
Why?
Seems she's been looking into the activities of 2 particular field personnel. Somebody at Albion must want to shut down her pointed inquiries.
Well, if Albion's not thrilled about the investigations, then they're probably guilty as shit.
Right, pushing you the coordinates of the personnel in question. Investigate at your leisure.
Shit. Big shit. What? Hey, right? Good to see you again. I hate these stupid news girls. Like, it's bad enough you can't do anything without this one.
Haven't seen something so jolly in years. What a beaut. Yes, sir.
Putting that many
Things are
concerts
looking
on the
up.
streets would be too expensive, wouldn't it?
All right, good
With
looking.
the drones, they can see
Those are the 2 Albion creeps our prospect is looking into. You should see what sort of filthy data you can scrape off their optics. Bring bleach.
Sending you the data.
I'm analysing it now. It'll take some time, so you can go scan the other officer now if you want.
This is your bloody job.
What happened here?
Right? What do we have, Bags?
These two have a rather ghastly hobby. Seems they grab undocumented Londoners from off the street, torture them for a few days, then ship them out of the country. I doubt that's improving the city's tourism revenue.
Cheeky bastard. Their optic logs gave you all that?
Well, between their body cams and their message history, they've left quite the paper trail, almost as if they're not worried about being caught. Shall I send the details to our friend?
Yeah. Set up a one-on-one, Bagley.
So you're DedSec? Oh, this is amazing. I can't believe we're actually meeting. Those optic logs, though. Wow. I knew Albion was evil, but damn. The public needs to know this, but I can't publish yet.
What do you mean?
The reason I went after these guys in the first place was because they grabbed a friend of mine. If I get this story out there, my friend is dead. I can't risk that.
Saving people from those PMC cocks? That's basically DedSec's middle name. We got this.
Thank you. Help me and I'll help you back.
I found the facility where our prospect's friend is being held.
Send me the coordinates.
Ladies' auxiliary.
Gee, we say it. Right. Okay. Right.
I just love music.
What a day, man. What a day. Hey, yo.
Yep. No.
Our prospect's friend is in an off-the-books holding cell somewhere on the premises. I'm betting those upstanding Albion goons are looking to avoid official scrutiny.
All right, I got it. I'll see what I can get my hands on.
Ross, how's that even...
There he is. Get him out.
This prisoner's insufferable.
What did you expect?
This area is being recorded by the GBB.
Please, help.
Well done. I'll contact our prospect once you get her friend to safety.
GBB, first on the scene, first to bring you the news. Let me be abundantly clear. We are not settling as we go. Is that so? Well, I invite them to try.
Someone's a bit dodgy.
Looks like you avoided them.
Oi, your friend is safe now. You can publish your story if you're still inclined.
Brilliant. I'll get it out right away. People will listen, if not now, soon. We just need to keep telling them the truth.
Hey, we could always use more people in DedSec. You want to join a party?
Yes, yes, yes!
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SERP. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about a
I've been monitoring the drone network. Mary Kelly has finally sent out the invitations to her slave market sale.
DedSec, Scalan Lau. This is your specialty. Hack one of those drones and get the location where she's selling those poor microchipped people. Let's put an end to this.
back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation. And the only meaning that you will find in your life is to become part of the nation. What is a nation? A nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has the...
Of your life, from who you talk
to where you eat,
to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of the process where you get...
Well, that was simple, even for you. Give me a moment to decipher the security codes.
This is London.
Auto drive now enabled.
So, Bagley, what do you have?
Mary Kelly is holding her sale at Hackney Baths. Opened in 1904, it was, as the name implies, a public sanitation facility. In today's more enlightened modern times, it's a slave trading market.
She mentioned foreign investors, so this is big. It means associates, clients, employees, anyone remotely involved in her organization. We're taking Mary Kelly down from within.
Inspector Lau wants to take her case against Mary Kelly to a contact in the Attorney General's office, which means gathering as much data as we can to make sure it has the leverage needed for them to prosecute.
The microchips are a huge part of this equation that we know almost nothing about. We need something tangible about these things. See if you can find anything. Blueprints, receipts, samples.
So, the plan is simple. Crash the Kellys' soiree, find out as much as you can, and, minor detail, try not to get killed.
Nothing in your life matters.
Can't be too careful at the Baths team. Mary can kill all her captives with the push of a button. If we try to free them now, they're good as dead. She doesn't know we're on to her yet. That gives us the advantage.
By the leader that takes over, that claims that he,
is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer. Your pirate
Auto drive
podcast
now
source
enabled.
for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organisation. We need to get started with judgment first. And shut down.
What now?
Don't just blunder in. Hack the building's CTOS hub and see what to expect once you're inside.
Good idea. I'm in.
Get all the names, places, dates, whatever information you can in there. We need to build this case. And find a way to free those people.
All right, I'll see what I can find.
Aye, no one's here yet. Good thing, too. The champagne's late. And you know how these rich bastards like free plunk. We ain't up the teeth with it. Yeah, products primed and ready for sale, no worries. Nah, she ain't coming. Not for this lot, at least, which is fine with me. She's the boss and all, but, exactly. Always on eggshells when she's around, you know. Bound to be bloody, too.
My employer had access to a pre-auction list.
Come on, look at the camera. Straight. Right, that's good. Stand up now. And slowly turn around.
I don't want to do this. Please.
Get your fucking ass up. Fucking miserable. There's no way this bastard will sell. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
All right then, get him downstairs. We'll update the catalogue and put his stats
No,
online.
no,
I'm sorry. I'll do what you say. Don't take me there, no!
Shut the fuck up!
Bollocks. What the fuck?
Let's have a look.
Chances are good the basement will be locked. Chances are equally good that one of these knobheads left their access codes laying around somewhere. Thanks for the cellar key, knobhead.
Brilliant. Who the bloody hell does this? For the record, my version of a fun night involves a very different meaning of the word servant. This is fucking disgusting.
Keep your head. If we try anything before disabling the microchips, Mary Kelly is liable to purge her inventory.
Kidneys, lungs, cornea. The Golden Goose offers a full range of merchandise sourced pre-mortem from the healthiest stock, ensuring maximum viability. Because health shouldn't be an obstacle to your ambitions. Advances in medical technology have made transplants an easy and accessible option for extending your life. Add decades with a new heart. Kidneys, lungs, cornea. The Golden Goose offers a full range of merchandise sourced pre-mortem from the healthiest stock, ensuring maximum viability. Because health shouldn't be an obstacle to your ambitions.
Well, that's the bloody Golden Goose, all right. Mary Kelly has set up a fucking online marketplace. A one-stop shop for every fucking villain out there. Black market organs, guns, humans. We need to stop them.
I suggest washing your hands after this. Well, here's something interesting.
Why is our explosive shipment delayed? You've received the crypto.
Every penny, love. Must admit, I thought you were some trolls chatting shit in Mum's basement.
And what do you think now?
I think you're well funded. And my organisation could be implicated in something quite ghastly. I think the price just doubled.
True to your reputation. But we can offer you something more valuable than money.
What's that then?
Power. We can make you the Queen of London.
Queen, eh? A queen is sovereign, autonomous.
Unchecked. Release our shipment, and London will be yours to rule.
Oh, I know a good deal when I hear one. Fireworks are on their way. Careful you don't burn yourselves now.
This is the nail in her coffin. Mary Kelly supplied the explosives for the bombings. Add that to the slaves and the organ market, she is done.
That's an interesting turn of events. So Mary isn't Zero Day, but she's involved. I have to admit, Zero Day's plan to cover their tracks was clever, and it worked. Even I didn't suspect this, and I suspect a lot of things.
Let's not lose sight of what we're doing here. We need everything on the Golden Goose for Caitlin's case. Bagley, were you able to recover any data?
This is a simple market site. I've recovered inventory lists, but not much that will help Inspector Lau's case.
Bugs, we need to find the website servers. We can siphon the information Caitlin needs and shut this shit down before it gets fully online.
I'd love to, but the servers are rudely jumping all over the world. They're probably using a shuffle protocol and some kind of mixnet. I can work it out, obviously, but it will take me a few days.
The bloke upstairs greeting those arseholes seems like he was king shit. Might save us some time.
Look over there! I'm going here!
Good instincts. I've got coordinates for the Golden Goose servers, and as a bonus, the microchip control relay. Both are at NeoGate.
Pretty clever, ain't ya?
DedSec, we need that server data. Once we have it, I'll take it to the Attorney General's office. Mary Kelly is going down for all of this.
Listen, we can't leave the servers or the microchip control relay running. If we shut it down, everyone who's been chipped gets free.
Next stop, NeoGate. It seems Mary hid the Golden Goose service in the heart of a cybersecurity software company. I don't condone her actions, but I must applaud the method.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Bucking, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence...
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organisation that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation. And the only...
I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation. Let's turn the volume down,
Hey, you interested in joining the resistance party?
I was about to say the same thing to you. I'm looking for someone that can get to difficult places. Is that you?
Don't count us out. We're pretty flexible. Why?
There's a file that these card needs. Get your hands on it. We'll talk some more then.
Oops, my bad.
Well, let's see if I can... Drive this thing. I'm here.
Neogate hasn't been around for long, but they're leading the antivirus market. I bet the Kellys have something to do with this growing success. Regardless, we're about to destroy all of it.
Listen, I want that as bad as you do. But let's gather all the evidence we can before blowing it up. This is what we've been chasing after this whole time.
I suggest hacking the camera network to see what's what. These feeds are from a sub-basement under the server room. Anyone up for some light entertainment?
You see, it contains a chemical cocktail. Botulinum, conotoxin, succinylcholine. Well, why go into specifics if you wouldn't even understand? Let's just say it took a lot of trial and error to get the mix right. Wouldn't want to kill him too quickly or contaminate the organs.
Oh my god, this is where they implant the microchips. Test them. Bagley, capture all this footage. It's all going into my case file.
Here's another. I'm glad to see they're trying to keep things sterile. Don't want to risk infection. One more.
At issue are the strong convulsions triggered by the microchips, and concern over the possibility of damaging the valuable merchandise, the eyes being the most vulnerable. Initial findings indicate that the microcharge may be the problem. Although the damage to the lower stem is minimal, it is enough to trigger strong convulsions in approximately...
All right, Bagley, I've seen enough. You can pay my therapy bill later, yeah?
There's a special place in hell for all the people involved in this operation.
You've got all the Golden Goose data along with this footage. Plus, you have her conspiring in the bombings. That must be enough to put Mary away.
I hope so. Now, how about blowing that shit up and disabling those microchips?
Fuck yes! bollocks. I can't hack this door. It only opens from the inside.
You'll have to find another way in.
It opened.
Congratulations on your great victory.
Time to shut Mary Kelly's shit down. Let's blow it all up. Should do it.
The microchips are no longer functioning. I think Kelly's golden goose is cooked.
I think I hate you right now.
Just leave the area before the same thing happens to you. All right.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die.
We have enough, DedSec. I'm going to my contact in the Attorney General's office right now. No time to waste. Mary Kelly is finally going down. Thanks.
Don't let us down, Caitlin.
Okay, great. Now what? We're not going to just abandon all the people that are still in the Kelly's clutches, right?
Any second now, Mary Kelly is going to realize that her personal slaves are no longer slaves and more like potential witnesses. We should apprehend her before she turns them into definite corpses.
We can't risk that happening. It might throw a spanner in Caitlin's plans. But we need to help those last few people she's threatening.
The Kelly stronghold is at the Sandstone residence. I've marked it on your map. I'm ready to go when you are.
Let's do it.
found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Mary's possibly going on a rampage of cleaning house. She still has control over the microchips in her vicinity. We need to disable them from her security system if we don't want all the help to die.
Yeah, got it.
That's why she asked for all of them to be brought downstairs. She's going to liquidate, isn't she?
I don't know. She's a way too mean back. I've been around long enough to know she knows best.
Aye. Long enough to know when it's best to keep it.
Good looking, you lazy prick!
I'm not seeing anyone.
Spread out. Find them.
I think we're good, but I'll take a look around.
Fuck who here? Moving on.
This doesn't have to end in violence. Probably will.
We've got to track them down.
Nothing to see here.
Put a call out. We lost the trail.
down this spider drone.
Searching the area for whoever's driving the spider.
No sign of anything wrong. Fucking wrong. Help!
Fuck yes.
There we go. Yo, you man, look at this.
Come on, scum! Shit, work! Bring it on then, fuck! Come! Peter!
Fucking fuck!
Right. Well, at least the chips are disabled. Mary has sealed herself in her office downstairs, but the mainframe will repower the elevator. Oh, and guards are on the lookout, so do try to survive.
Ah, fucking brill.
You need to stay near the mainframe long enough so I can reactivate the lift to Mary's office.
Bloody chips don't work. I'm in my office. Come
Exterminate the vermin! Peter's down. Get your useless asses down here and end these cockroaches. Come over here! Do your fucking job!
You don't have to die like this.
Mary's office now. And Inspector Lau is on channel. None too happy, I'm afraid.
DedSec, what the hell are you doing over there? We had a deal. We do this my way. That's why we gathered all that proof. I have the paperwork we need.
Is your paperwork going to stop her killing her slaves? The woman's a mad dog, Lau.
We don't have time to fucking discuss this again. Get in there and stop her from doing anything drastic. I'm on my way.
Come on then. I don't need no fucking microchip to gut you, filthy bastards! DedSec, is it? At least your timing's good.
Shut up! Cops are coming for you!
Oh, I am counting on it, love. Everyone freeze! Back away from her. Mary Kelly, you're under arrest. Take me in, Inspector. I'll throw myself on the mercy of the bleeding court. But don't plan on me staying around very long. You lot! I gave you purpose when this city spit you out! We'll be seeing each other again very soon. Stop! You don't think she's gonna let you scum take her white whale?
Who are you protecting? The system or the people?
Promise us. Promise us she won't go free.
Go. I'll take care of this.
Well, DedSec, you got your wish. Mary won't be walking away from this or anything else. I wanted to do this the right way, but after everything I've seen, I guess I couldn't let her live.
She had it coming, Lau. And it's all she deserved. For the lives she destroyed, for Angel. You did the right thing.
Fuck Mary Kelly. There's no way she'd get justice the way things are right now. She got what she deserved.
I don't know. That was some version of justice, but not mine. At least, I didn't think it was when we started all of this.
Well, the Queen may be dead, but there are plenty of Clan Kelly peons willing to take up the mantle.
You're right about that, Bagley. I will keep my ear to the ground. I hear about more Clan Kelly shenanigans, you'll be the first to know. You're good partners, DedSec. Let's keep it going.
Got some nerve talking to me. Just bugger up.
The fuck's his problem?
Perhaps he has something bigger to worry about than us. Albion's hot on it. Trail. GPS history shows a pattern of raids on locations he's recently visited.
Sounds like a case for DedSec, yeah?
Got it. I've tracked down an officer who was at the most recent raid. You can scrape their optic for intel.
The fuck's his problem?
I, for one, am intrigued by his mysterious aura, and I know literally everything, so that's saying something. I'll pass along the coordinates if you'd like to take on his request.